Comrades, let's continue our first guards campaign. We successfully crossed the Dnieper and established the bridgehead, and the rest is history. Let's see the end briefing. Yeah, the failure of the Operation Citadel, which was, by the way, over here. Okay, Germans attacked from north. Model, okay, Marshal Model was in charge of the northern group, and they reached Pondry. I think only 8 kilometers they advanced. That was all, and they were stopped in the Pondry, and they couldn't push forward. Meanwhile, Manstein attacked from the south, and with second SS Panzer Corps, they reached somewhere over here, Prokhorovka. And that was it, okay? I mean, already at that time it was evident that they can't make that pincer movement they planned, but I mean, it was obvious to the Soviets that the attack is going to come from this side and this side. So of course they created the defense in depth, 100 kilometer deep defenses, 3 belts of defensive lines. So yeah, it was a stupid idea to attack like that. Not a clever move, definitely. Okay, so after the failure, Soviets, they had more than enough reserves. It also happened. It happened that U.S. landed in Sicily, so they had to move quickly troops to Italy. Some of the troops from here, and the Soviets, they launched in late summer and fall. They launched offensives to push the Germans. They retook the Kharkov, and then they pressed to the Dnieper. Yeah. Okay, let's read over here. The failure of the Operation Citadel cleared the way for the Soviets to launch their first summer and fall offensives since the fighting on the Eastern Front first began. July to December, yeah. Immediately after the Kursk. Unable to challenge Soviet numerical superiority on the open ground on the steppes, German High Command attempted to form a defensive line behind the Dnieper River, over here. This decision extracted a terrible toll from the Red Army as they attempted to force their way through the German defenses, but the ultimate result was a Soviet victory with the liberation of Kiev. By the very end of 1943, where 2,000 Soviet soldiers would earn the highest distinction for participation in this campaign, the title and the Medal of the Hero of the Soviet Union. While the Soviet casualty estimates for this campaign were estimated at over 1 million troops. Yeah, terrible price, but yeah, the result was huge territory was recovered, and I mean, yeah, 1 million. That's really a lot. I don't know what to say about it, but in the end, I don't believe that all of them were killed. Many of them were wounded. Yeah, and the Soviets, they were able to replenish these losses, obviously, okay? Unlike the Germans, who struggled more and more to fill their divisions and corps. Okay, next now we are next in the 14 July 1944, Brody Cauldron. Brody is apparently town. Say somewhere in Ukraine, yeah. We are still in the south. Meanwhile, Army Group Center Army Group Center is virtually destroyed with Operation Bagration that started in June. Let's read the briefing. By July 1944, the Soviet Red Army was in the midst of a sweeping series of offensives that shattered German positions across the Eastern Front. In parallel to the destruction of Army Group Center during the Operation Bagration, Soviet forces were also striking into Western Ukraine with the objective to liberate Lvov and push toward Poland's borders. To symbolize the changing mission of the Soviet army groups from defending Russia to conducting a westward advance, the Voronezh front would be renamed as the First Ukrainian Front in late 43. Commander of the First Ukrainian Front is Marshal of the Soviet Union Ivan Stepanovich Konev. I think it's read Konev. I don't know. Assemble comrades. Yeah, comrades, commanders of the Red Army, sons of the motherland who have carried the fight from the Volga to Vistula. All right. Okay. Road to Lvov lies open before us. Victory objective: clear a route through 4 Panzer army lines towards Lvov. Okay, so 4 Panzer army is defending apparently in this area and in this area. Okay, 4 Panzer army is defending. Prestige as standard, liberate nearby towns. Special annihilate 14th SS Galicia Division. All right. The eyes of the boss are on every front. We know who is the boss. It is not enough to merely neutralize these bandits by trapping them in their foxholes. We must proactively seek out their demise. Hit and run, yeah. That's a good hero. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. 185, all right. Let's check it out. Nothing with infantry. We have KV-85 and I think with infantry is nothing. Okay, we have discovery and guards, yeah. Cavalry is good, yeah. No, this one is too slow. Okay, four moments. We are going for the KV-85. Recon still the same. I mean, ISU 122 is better. It's much better, and not much better, but slightly better ground defense. But I mean, usually we use this as a support weapon, so they have the same heart attack. So we will go for the SU-85 because, you know, it requires 4 core slots. I mean, this is an interesting vehicle, yeah. But we are using this one. We're using this one, and yeah. we are not going to change our tracked with wheels. ICU 152, that's excellent artillery and finally good mobile artillery. But you know, the drawbacks are only 3 ammo and of course 7 core slots. But it is excellent. Finally an artillery that can follow our tanks. At 7. Okay, planes, I'm not interested so much in planes or bombers. We are going to take some auxiliary and that's it. Say 13, that's the best, okay. Okay, so we have 2. I would like to have 4. 4 anti-tank units. 6 core slots. Let's see when we upgrade our tanks to KV-85 how much core slots we are going to have. Okay, all of them are now KV-85, yeah. So we have 15 points more, huh? That's a lot. Points more, all right, fine. So I said I would like to have 4 anti-tanks. Let's upgrade 2 recons then. Okay, fine. Let's give them the same camo. Okay, good. This recon will get experienced recon camo, and we are going to buy 2 new ones. I think this is the last time that we do this. This is actually our final setup with 4 anti-tanks, yeah. We don't need more. So 182. How much this artillery? 6. So if 2 of these artilleries we would upgrade to ISU. This would be 7, yeah. Okay, so now we have 2 good, nicely mobile artilleries that can follow our tanks, yeah. And we have 4 towed artilleries, which is fine. 1 more point. Okay, we have a hit and run, huh? We have a hit and run hero. Check what hero do we have. This too, this is excellent. 0 slots. This is the 0 slots, huh? Okay, this is becoming a special thing. Like this one. This one takes 10 core slots, but yeah, I want to use this rapid fire. All right. Core slots, that's a lot. But it would be 20 actually, considering it's 20 without reduced slots. Okay, this one is special, which I would really like to know. So I'm going to change. This is no retaliation tank. No retaliation, okay. I will not be able to recognize this. I mean, it's almost the same. What is this camouflage? Ah, okay. This is distraction, right? This is the distraction, okay. This is our no retaliation tank, alright, that's fine. And this distraction, okay, we are going to give hit and run, okay. So now we know, and we have one more point that it will be at strength of 11. Okay, good. Okay, so we know that these two are elite. These two are elite, okay. Fine, facing the 4th Panzer army is going to be our this tank, okay. One recon like this and one experienced recon. I mean, we need to deploy in this whole area, so let's deploy then over here. So we are going to, yeah, we need to check it out what's over there. One group will go south, cover this part of the map. One group will go from here directly to Brody, and then they are going to clear this part of the map. So we still need to have something over there. Okay, let's deploy this one over here. Heavy tank, okay, one over there. One mobile artillery. Have a recon, yes we do. Flak for this group and flak for this group. Okay. Cavalry from here can assist, and we are going to have it's a better infantry flag killer. I expect maybe more flag opportunities over here. So let's killer, let's place over there. Brody group. I need these recons close, but in the same time not too close, because I also want to have artilleries relatively close, yeah. Okay, now in this area we are going to deploy 3 special tanks. This one is our top tank. This tank will go where? Over here or over here? I don't know. I don't know. Lot of forest in this area. I mean, I don't know how defense is set over here and here. And while we are deploying, this does not matter, you know. This is not empty. We can't see it right now, but okay. Let's go over here. Okay, this tank, if they're entrenchment, they're going to be entrenchment over here, and this one has ignore retrenchment. We are going to have this, our second best tank over here, and our third best tank over here. Okay, and they will have a two flags. Okay, and one, let's say this. Okay, I want to mix one really experienced and one less experienced. All right. Okay, they already have a 3 kV ones, and they will get these. Since they got 3 really good tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we deployed only one tank. All right. One. Let's deploy over here, but probably we are going south, alright? Our cavalry, just in case, but I planning maybe something over here to deal with that and quickly move south. Not interested in going into this direction at all. Okay, now this is looking a formidable army, I must admit. When we see these Soviet tanks, they look dangerous. I still, you know, when it comes to the pure gameplay, I still prefer Panzer Corps 1, but I must admit that this Panzer Corps 2 looks beautiful. Yeah? How they did it, the graphic is fantastic. It is definitely fantastic. These are the new planes, yeah. I'll go for the Yak 9D 14 movement. That's 6. Mitchell. I think this is Mitchell, but Stumovic, according to this game, is much better. Mitchell has a much better range. But no, okay, we are going with Stumovic. 2 of them, and we are going with 2 our recon yaks. So yak illusion 2500. We don't need any bridge engineers, so we are good. Let's set camouflage. And we need something different for our recons. No, I don't want to use this one. Let's let's use this. All right. Okay. 3 fighters over here. I mean, we have so much prestige, we could probably use 4 fighters, but this is our usual support that Red Army Air Force is giving to First Guards. we didn't spend all the auxiliary, there is no need for that. Okay, 185 out of 185. I think we have a good army. Okay, we see there are minefields over there. Okay, luckily I wasn't paying attention where this double firing artillery is coming, and yes, definitely double artillery fire needs to go over to this northern group. Okay, where I put it. Let's move Yak so that we can see. Alright, Recon. Tiger, no surrender, survivor, fierce fighter. This is that 14th SS. I think I'm going to move immediately to this artillery over here, yeah. Mobile one. We can clear the minefield. The question is, can this tank move 1, 2, 3, 4? I mean, it's a good road, so maybe it's even possible. I mean, we can move, but the problem is this anti-tank gun. Can't get in range for the anti-tank gun. No, we can't. Can't get in range with our artillery. We would need to go over here, which we can, but the problem is this infantry, of course. We can hit this infantry with where's our cavalry? Where is cavalry? Deployed both cavalries in the south. I need a cavalry over here. Okay, I did what I did. I did what I did. Place one tank over here to block this infantry, okay, but I would really like with, okay, then with this artillery we move like this, yeah. So I want to move artillery over here to fire at this. That is exactly what I want to do. We will repair our recon. Okay. How much movement we have? Only one. So now the question is, I think we should stop now. It's going to be damage. I believe that these guys are going to embark. I mean, they will disembark and they will be able to wait and see. Okay, let's move tank over here. Move anti-tank over here. Okay, let's move this tank here as well. I probably should have used the recon, yeah. Let's block a bridge. Let's move one NTR over here. One NTR over here, we are protected. We need a fighter here to protect our recon and protect our tank, which is probably going to be damaged. But that's fine. We're going to repair next turn. The most important is that we, in the first turn, we destroy their defensive over here, yeah? Their defense. That's the most important. We can... we can repair our units, so yeah. Fine. All right, good. Okay. Another recon. Okay, let's spend one turn destroying these units over here. This recon needs experience, yeah. Okay, I think we are good here. Let's move artillery to protect. We can move. Let's move them like this. All right. Artillery over here. Cover here. Anti-tank and flak. All right. Now we have some units in this area, but we need to be careful. And we have over here two coverage. Damn it. Okay, flak over here. Okay, we are going to leave this infantry as it is. Just move our fighters. I didn't fire with this artillery in the end, huh? I didn't. Can recon, let's say like this. I don't believe we are going to be spotted by the enemy fighters. Okay, 3 stars, King Tiger, huh? Panzer, Stag, Lux, Ostruppen, alright. Pokewolf. Okay, and over here we see some units. I would say that's it for the turn number 1. Wondering who spotted this plane. Okay, we will need to repair our tank. That's cool. Anti-tank, this is a good positioning over here. That anti-tank is defending. Anti-tank is defending this flak, yeah. Okay, fine. Maybe we can move recon over here. I think now we can overrun this. Okay. Fine. What we can fire? Let's fire at this 109. One fighter is almost dead. Okay. I really want this tank to be repaired. But then this means that we can't move it. Yeah, we missed that cover. With cover we will be able to clear these minefields, but now we can't. Missed them. Okay, fine. We will have to leave without cover. Okay, let's clear this minefield. Where's the recon plane? Okay, what now if we attack? If we attack with this, how far we can move? Move over here, but I don't want to place our I don't want to place out anti-tank in front of the Panzer. Sure. It's almost completely disabled, yeah. What a disappointment. With overrun we will be able to kill this infantry as well. Why I didn't attack the infantry first? Because this one was defending some. Truly a disappointment. Yeah. Okay, let's I mean, it's not that, you know, something really bad happened. It's not like that. It's okay. Flak protecting all our units, yes. Flak protecting all our units except this tank. So we're going to send one fighter over there. One damage fighter, which we can actually use to finish off. Still not going to use our bomber. Okay. It's okay. Over here. Fine, okay, anti-tank is going to do the job, so I don't believe they will attack our recons. Maybe this one. Maybe we'll see. Over here. We are going south, yeah? Wow. Good. Let's move forward. Moment we have two. I think we can do this and then go back. Okay, so this is fine. All right. I think I didn't fire at this fighter. Damn it. Okay, I mean there's going to be more than enough time. I mean, we can do this if there are no any infantry around. But I think there is, so we can't do that. Just move like this. Yeah. Cover, let's move over there. We have two covers over here. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we can't move that cover over here. It's not possible. We have two crossings that we need to cross some. Two crossings. I think we did everything what we are going to do. Yeah, I don't want to move fighter over here, but flak is protecting everything except this tank, so we need to protect only this tank. Let's move one fighter to protect this artillery that is in towed mode, yeah, in trucks or in transport mode, whatever. Okay, fine. Fine. Take it on. One arm left. Okay, do we have any? We have this mobile artillery. No surrender, huh? No surrender. Yeah. Reinforce. Okay, fine. Fine. Can we destroy this guy? I think we can. We have a tank. We have this tank. Wait, just a second. Okay, this recon can move only one hex, so let's... Wait. It's a strength on 2, huh? Yeah. It's going to survive. It will. Okay, that's fine. Let's destroy this Stuka. We go over here. Let's check it out now. Is everything protected? I think it is. Okay, we need to move our artilleries over here. Let's move. Let's move over here, okay. Okay, fine. I think all our units are protected with the flux. Yes, they are. Okay. Let's destroy this Stuka. Not going to happen, huh? Stuka is down. Okay. Fine. They didn't do too much damage with their planes. That's good. Now over here we have a Panzer over there. Huh? Okay, let's with the tank block this crossing. I need the flak over here on the hill, yeah? This tank is safe behind the river. We just need to bring our artilleries closer. Okay, so with these two tanks we are going to cross on this side, over here. And since they are a bit weaker, they are going to have a anti-tank with them. On this side, is different. Side it is different, but we still need to know, is anything over here? Yeah, minefield. Okay, I believe. Okay, I forgot we have anti-tanks for each group. Excellent. Okay, then let's already cross like this, yeah, so that we are how much on we have? I think enough. Okay, prepare this. We need let's go over here. Let's place a fighter over there, and one fighter will attack this minefield. Okay, turn number 3. So basically this group, I mean, it's not going west over here. This group needs to go get this, and then we are going to follow this road. We are going to this Borov, check what's over there, and check what's over here, and we are going from south. We will go over there. While the northern group will destroy 14th SS in Brody. They are going to cross over here, clear this and this. Okay, in 36 turns, I think that's doable. Yeah, let's end this turn and we can save. We're destroyed. Their Tiger destroyed. We didn't destroy Panther. Panther can attack our anti-tanks, maybe. Not a bad attack. Is over there, huh? Okay. Turn 4, it's time to save. Okay, this Panther is again, yeah, not surrender. To take time, it will take some time until we kill that. With the recon, I think we can destroy this. SU will need reinforcements. The tank over there, huh? Kill this plane probably, if I don't forget, which I apparently often do, not destroying planes when I can. Over here, we are going to destroy these guys, and yeah, okay, we're going to cross Bug River. Remember Bug River when it was crossed by the Germans in 1941. Now it's a different crossing from east to west. Okay, I would say it's a good start. Yeah, okay. 3 turns. They couldn't stop us over here with this defense. This artillery is really useful, I must admit. Yeah, very mobile, very useful. proved already excellent when we destroyed that Tiger. And now it can assist in destroying Panther, but we'll see. Okay, first we need to kill these 2 units, which I think we can. Okay, we'll think in the next part. Yeah, I think that's enough for the first part. So far, 14th SS lost 5 units. Yeah, how many we see over here? 3. Yeah, they still have more over here. We don't know what. I think is it too far away for our recon? No, it's not. Okay, in the next part we are going to scout that and see, you know, what still awaits us. This is also 14 SS infantry, yeah? And they're good actually, 2.5 stars. Okay, but I must admit that I like how these KV-85s look like, yeah? They're really great. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.